Hello, this is a short tutorial on how to install and activate the latest version 17.10 or higher of our binary-based analyzers ACube. This tutorial covers the floating licenses and the department node-locked licenses. If you have any question or problem during installation and activation, please do not hesitate to contact support@absint.com. With the latest release, AbsInt introduces floating licenses. If you have already a floating license, but also a department node-locked license, you now need to install and register a service called AbsInt License Manager, ALM, on a central server. This server must be a non-virtual environment. In this tutorial, I'm going to show how to install and register ALM, request an ALM server license key, and finally activate the ALM server. In order to install the AbsInt License Server program, you first need to download the AbsInt Advanced Analyzer installation package from our download server. You should have received a corresponding release notification email. So when you have downloaded the package, just double-click on the installer, and you need to confirm that it is from AbsInt. Before you can continue with the installation process, please read the license agreement carefully and accept it. There are some final notes before you can select the components which shall be installed. Since we now want to install the AbsInt License Manager only on a central server, please make sure to only select the AbsInt License Manager component. Then click on Next, and you will see a summary of the installation. If you now click on Install, this dialog might occur. It tells you that there is already an AbsInt License Manager instance running on the computer, on the server, where you want to install the latest version of the AbsInt License Manager. Please let the installer now automatically close that instance and overwrite it with the latest version. So click on Next to do that. Now the ALM have been installed and registered as a service on this server. To check if the AbsInt license server is up and running and registered successfully as a Windows service, you can open the Windows Task Manager. Only if it is listed here as a service with a status running, it is able to accept license connections from AbsInt Advanced Analyzer tool instances. Next step is to request a license key file for your AbsInt license server. In order to do so, please open your favorite web browser and type in as an address the localhost of the machine where the ALM is running with a port 42425, which is the default web port to talk with the AbsInt License Manager. It shows you the following server information per default, and especially the host ID of your server machine. It also tells you that there was no license key file found yet. This is indicated by this red line here, where it expects a license key file. So, as a next step, please copy at least the host ID information into an email to support@absint.com. I've prepared an email here where we would like to request a license key file. So, paste the host ID here. But please do not forget to provide us some more license information. At least what ACube tool you want to be a license key for, and who is the license key contact person. So please send that email then to support@absint.com. When the AbsInt support replied to your license request email, you will find the new server license key file in the attachment of this email. Please copy the file into temporary directory and click on the Manage License tab of the AbsInt License Manager here. Here's the section in order to upload the license key file. So first select it and confirm the upload process by some password. The default password after installation of the ALM is admin. You might change that password later in the section below. So let's type in admin to complete the license key upload process. The activation of the AbsInt License Manager was successful if the license key file was copied to the system directory here and if the reference here is no longer put in red. Furthermore, there is no license issue message written here in the section below. So you can also switch back to the Manage License tab and you will see the content of your server license key file. Now that the AbsInt License Manager is activated, it is ready to accept license requests from the AbsInt Advanced Analyzer tools. This part of the tutorial shows how to install the AbsInt Advanced Analyzer tool on any client machine in your department and how it connects to the AbsInt license server. For that purpose, I've prepared some scenario where I'd like to install the AbsInt Advanced Analyzer tool inside of a virtual environment, and it shall connect to the AbsInt license server running on my host system here. So let's start. By double-clicking on the setup program, you start the installation process. Confirm that you would like to install the ACube for ARM in this case. The license agreement tab will be shown again. You need to accept it before you can continue with the installation. Then you have the component selection for the installation. In this case, as we'd like to install the ACube for ARM on the client machine only, we do not need to install the AbsInt License Manager, of course, here. It might be necessary to also install the Microsoft Visual C++ redistributable package if your system is not yet up to date. So continue with that setting by clicking on Next. You are asked to create a desktop item or to update the system path. Please, in any case, let update the system path here. This is a summary before the installation process finally starts. You can now launch the ACube for ARM tool by double-clicking on its icon. It will automatically open the license dialog for the first time after installation and shows that no valid license file information was retrieved. Now that you have a floating or department notebook license, you need to connect to the previously installed AbsInt License Manager program running here on my host system. So click on Connect to License Server and your network will be scanned for active ALM server instances, listening on port 42424. By double-clicking on the found server, the tool will connect to the license server. It also shows you which analyzer components in your ACube for ARM installation will be activated by your server license file. Now that we are connected successfully with the license server, which is also indicated by this small button here, you can start to run your analysis projects. This concludes the short tutorial on the ALM, AbsInt License Server installation, and the AbsInt Advanced Analyzer activation. Please remember, if you have any question or if any problem occurred during installation process, please do not hesitate to contact support@absint.com. Thank you very much for your attention.